Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and this is Gerald from TarotStache. Hi, Gerald.
Hello, Jean. Hello.
It's so nice to see you and nice to see everybody. Thank you all for being here.
Mhm.
Gerald and I are going to be answering or providing messages from your loved ones who have transitioned and if you would like to get a message from your loved one, we just ask that you kindly put your loved one's first name is fine and the relation, like if it's your mother, brother, cousin, whoever. And we
Mhm.
just ask you to use caps and emojis. And as a reminder, that questions are chosen at random. And you are correct. We are coming on just a little bit early because we both have busy days today. Absolutely. Look, Nancy of Crohn's Intuition is here. Hi, Nancy. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. And Tawny is here. Hi, Tawny. And she's asking about her dad, Gerald. And Anita is here.
Mhm.
Hi,
This is
Anita. Michelle Krantz. Thank
hi.
you guys for being here. Butterflies are free. See, it's wonderful that you get the notifications and that you realize we just decided at the last minute to go just a little bit early.
Yes.
Yes, yes. So I want to start with Nancy. And oh, wonderful, CJ. Wonderful.
Mm.
Wonderful. Thank you guys. Very nice.
Oh, look at that. I mean, holy mackerel. A lot of people are showing up. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I mean, there's a lot of great options. We really do appreciate that you're spending time with us.
Yes. What do you have coming up later today, Gerald?
I am going to be on with the Cool Crone Oracle this evening. And then I am spending time scheduling a lot of shows for the rest of the month. So,
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, and there's a Halloween coming up. It's a big one, you guys. I feel like there's a real shift, a real opening happening towards this All Souls Day and Halloween. It's a really big week. I have two psychic fairs that last week, one on either side of the one on each
mhm.
weekend. And it's a beautiful opening. And that's another reason why I have a lot of mediumship shows coming up because it is a thinner. They say that the veil is thinning and that your loved ones can come in closer. Um, uh,
Well, and it
and
is, it's very interesting because this time of the year, because we're moving into the cooler part of the year or the darker part of the year, we do spend a lot of time remembering the people who are not with us. And so I have done a lot of that myself throughout my life. So it's a really beautiful and powerful opportunity. So yeah.
it is. It is. Um, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with Nancy. So Helen Francis is her cousin, and so we're just going to take our time and connect to Helen Francis. Mhm. Uh, You know, she says that she talks to you all the time or she connects with you. I feel like she likes to hang around your energy. I don't know if you feel her presence from time to time, but you have a very bright light there, Nancy, and you're very open and you have this high vibrational sort of like lighter and it's easier for our loved ones to come in and around us, and she also likes it that you sense her around. It's not that you know it's definitely her. It's like, is that my husband? Is that my cousin? Is that my mother? Like you sense them around, and sometimes you can peg it instantly. And she says that she just likes that you have this response when she comes around. And she's saying that you two understand each other, that there's a line of communication that is open and flowing. And she just wants to thank you dearly for all of the love and the support that you gave her in this lifetime, or that you shared with her. She's saying it went both ways. Did you two like grow up and go to school together?
Mm.
And she showed me something about mushrooms too. How about you, Gerald?
I immediately got, Nancy, red and purple tulips. Very, very clearly red and purple tulips. And, the purple took a second to show up because it appeared blue initially. But these tulips were really beautiful. They seemed to be some sort of a message. And then she was actually showing me putting on red lipstick. And then she was laughing about somebody having lipstick on their teeth. She was the kind of person who, if you had lipstick on your teeth, she would tell you, and you were that to her. There is a lot of giggling and a lot of laughter going on. So that's why when you were asking, if you grew up together, it's almost like they're best buddies, and there were always funny little secrets and stories to tell, and amazing communication just with a look. So, yeah, I think the combination of the two of you, Nancy, somebody in the family was annoyed by it because the two of you got along so famously. So, but lots of laughter. I don't know if that makes any sense, Nancy. Let us know.
I'm also picking up that throughout your life, as you know, left the house, got married, had kids, that she was someone who you connected with. Um, it wasn't just when you were younger.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I just feel like if she wasn't your family, you would pick her as a friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She just wants to thank you, Nancy. She's saying you always had a kind word and encouraging word. Oh, she's saying she passed when she was 14. Okay. And you were 13. She loved red lipstick. We were very close. Several months ago, she came forward as one of my guides.
Nice. Nice.
Wonderful.
There's a lot of joy in her, and it's almost like she's it's this beautiful nudging to remember to giggle and to laugh and to try to not stay in the difficult times, honor them, and then put your lipstick on and move forward. Hmm.
Both your souls are connected throughout this lifetime, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like when you um, were developing your skills, that she was it was almost like maybe that, I don't know if that was the catalyst, but that was one of the things that drew your curiosity of, where did she go? Why, where is she now? Why isn't she here? She was precious. When she came forward, she said she had waited so long for me to be ready. Wow.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful, Nancy. Thank
Wow.
you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, So I see Iron Fire Horse is here, and I love your icon. A message from my daughter Johanna. I'm so sorry for your loss, Iron Fire.
I believe that is Irene. Johanna.
Okay. You're welcome, Nancy. Thank you. I feel like she's saying that she can take care of you now. She's I think she's saying something like she never meant to hurt anybody. She never meant to cause any pain for the family. And she just wants you to know that she's watching over you now. I see her reaching up with her left arm. And it's almost like reaching up to the stars. I feel like she wants to perhaps suggest to you that you lift your spirit, lift your energy, lift your vibration, and don't be afraid to lift it up to the stars. She's saying that she can reach you and you can reach her. She's saying she's not that far away. How about you, Gerald?
I immediately got rattling bottles. And so it was like she's trying to make music from difficult history. It's like there were bottles put together and she was clinging on them, trying to make some music. And then I got someone was actually using one of those old time bottle cutters, tried to transform a bottle into a piece of glass or a candle holder, something like that. The message I keep hearing is she's as you said, she wants to take care of you now, and she's really wanting a way to reframe things of the past, give them a bit of nuance, and to shift the energy about them a little bit. That's what it is. It's the energy shift that she's trying to work on, and trying to help you remember to shift your energy, Irene, when it's heavy or it's slow or it's stuck. It's almost like she's ringing a bell, something to capture your attention and make you go, "What?" Johanna, it's a pretty name. I don't know if that makes any sense for you, Irene.
I feel like she was or she was outgoing and was not shy. She's sort of letting me know that she would speak her mind if it made somebody laugh. I feel like she was always looking for a reaction when she would speak, like like I know you are, but what am I? Like, and not exactly to that extent, but she wouldn't be afraid to speak with a comeback. I do see her being strong with her, like having a sense of self and defensiveness. I see her having a strong voice. Is what she's showing me here in this world.
She's got a lot of great energy. It's fun. And it can be very focused energy when she needs it to be. Yeah. And
Just
yeah, go
oh, go
ahead.
ahead. No, I just see her like defending herself with uh, speech, with her you know, with saying things. Um, but it's almost like argumentative but defensive. And I'm not sure why she's showing me this. I'm not sure if she had somebody that she was arguing with. Um, and you know how, like, if you were in the driveway and you were shouting up to somebody at the house and say, you know, keep it, I don't want it, like just something. She's quite defensive and there was something going on there that felt like, I'm not sure if that means anything to you, iron fire. Does that, um, why she's showing me that she's sort of saying something, and she's saying something in defense, and she's sort of shouting it, um, but it's almost like an argument.
Mm, interesting.
I don't know what that means. How about, are you getting anything else, Gerald?
I'm not getting anything else. I just keep, I mean, because Irene had mentioned earlier that she was feeling stagnant herself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if Johanna is trying to get you out of the stagnation. But if you could give us any insight on that, that would be great.
She does seem slim and strong, um, medium dark hair, straight, a little past her shoulders, sort of like my length, but a little straighter. And she didn't wear it pinned back. She sort of like had it straight, like sort of in her face, and she would sort of put it behind her ears or brush it away. Um, I feel like she was quite passionate as well. So, Iron Fire, does this sound like your daughter, or is it somebody else that we're picking up? Oh, here she is. Good. I'll have to meditate on this and the bottle thing. We joked a lot. I really missed her spirited being. Jean, thank you both. She's trying to get me to stand up for myself again. Oh, oh, Gerald. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you are in an argument with somebody, she's trying to, I feel like she may be, I don't know why she was showing me that, but she may be inspiring you to not just take it, but speak your mind, is what
Mhm.
I feel. But I can see her like with her arms back saying, don't you just keep it, like she's like hollering with her arms back and her hair. And I can see her sort of just defending herself. And maybe this is what she wants you to do. But she's just showing me this, that she's quite passionate about that. Um, okay. Okay. She said the description sounds like her. Okay, good. Well, wonderful. Thank you so very much.
Mhm.
Thank you very much. Um, I have CJ is here, and CJ's grandmother, Dorothy. After CJ is Michelle Krantz. she's grandmother Dorothy comes through saying, I am not your typical grandmother, And she's letting me know that she was strong and mighty and stern and stoic and had gumption and was not afraid. She was just very, very strong woman. And it's almost like she just is saying she's not your typical grandmother. Like she was not quiet in the corner. She said she lived life and experienced a lot. And I feel like she went through some transitions. So CJ saying yes.
Mhm.
Didn't take any crap.
Nope, not at
I
all.
see it. I see a theme, you guys. It's early, but I see a
Yeah.
theme. They do this. They do this. I'm getting chills too. Oh
Uh-huh.
my gosh, CJ. Oh my gosh. So, Gerald, did you want to jump in?
Yeah, absolutely. Dorothy, when I first saw her, she had flour on her hands and she was doing this, making a big production about it. And it wasn't because she just finished making something, bread or a pie. Actually, it's probably a pie, something like that. It's like she liked to finish things. And when she was done with them, she was done. And it wasn't, she was a baker. Okay. She liked this to be able to move on. She did not want to waste time thinking about 15 different things at once. If she made a list, she wanted to check it off. She needed to get it done. It's like, boom. So this is, but yeah, it's interesting because I was like, well, okay, she got flour on her hands, but it's more of the oomph about it. Okay, got it. We're done. And move on. And if she's trying to tell you something, it's like, CJ, move on. Don't hold on to this crap that's not there. Dust your hands off. Wash your hands. Get rid of all of that flour. It is not helping.
Wow. Wow. She says 100%. Yep.
Wow.
It's almost like I feel like she's talking to all of us. We're all better than this, you know? Don't
Mhm.
cower under a little bit of pressure. And she's showing me she went through some evolutions in her life, not just, getting married or having children or, it was more than that. I don't know if she moved or if she had uh, a different, maybe she remarried, something changed in her life. She had two or three transitions, and I don't know if she had devastation or tragedy and had to start all over. Like if I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, like if a house burnt down and you had to start all over,
Mhm.
something where she had to reinvent herself or start over. And she's saying it made her appreciate more out of life and more people and be kinder and more compassionate. She's saying she wasn't bitter from any of the things, any of the adversity that she experienced in this lifetime. She said it only made her stronger. Hmm. Yep, she was very strict earlier and mellowed out later in life.
She was going to be true to herself. She also wanted other people to be true to themselves unapologetically. Don't be trying to put on something that you're not. It's not going to work. So maybe when she mellowed out later in life, she got less diplomatic with what she was saying. So I'm not sure if that makes sense. Neat lady.
Yeah, wonderful, Dorothy. And she did not tiptoe over. She came right in, banged the door open, and said, "Where is she? Let me."
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Okay, so Michelle Krantz. After Michelle Krantz is Mima G. So Mima G, if you could just say hello. Thank you, CJ. Thanks for introducing us to Dorothy. And Dorothy's going to hang around. She doesn't want to leave. She's just going to she's going to take a seat and listen to the whole thing. So
Mm-hmm.
Michelle Krantz would like a message from her dad, Ernie. Aw. He wants to send you his absolute, undying, unconditional love from here to eternity. He's saying he's sending you his love. He's sending you not only his love, but love, unconditional love. He wants to open up your heart and fill it with that unconditional love. He wants to heal your heart with unconditional love. He's asking you to allow love to come in. Like sometimes when we've lost somebody and we're hurt, don't want to feel that hurt again. He's saying, open up your heart and love again. This unconditional love is all over. He's saying that's what we're all made of. This is what we're all made of, is this unconditional love, and we all forget. He's saying, don't hide your heart because it's hurting. He's saying, express it, let it out, and let go of the pain that is associated with his passing and losing his the connection with him here in this world. And he's saying, we'll make more room in your heart for that unconditional love, that joy, that happiness. He's saying he does not want you. He understands that there's a process, but he's letting you know that it's very joyful. It's very joyful, and try and focus on that aspect. How about you, Gerald?
So, Michelle, I don't know if we've talked with Ernie before. I got an immediate sense that he was an accountant of some sort, with doing records, keeping track of things. There was this great sense of writing and making sure that all of the lines were filled out appropriately. Could be a business person, somebody who ran a store, and you've got to take sure that give and take. I was also wondering if Ernie had some memory loss, because it feels like he's writing these things down that he sees you doing that make him happy. He's wanting to capture them. He was a retired machinist. Okay. We've spoken with him before, so accuracy was extremely important. And then he's wanting to remind you, you don't have to keep such strict balance of how you're feeling. Pretty sharp at the age of 94. Okay, his mind was pretty sharp. It's almost like he's saying, Michelle, you don't have to expect a balance for everything that you do. This isn't about expecting something in return. It's about making sure that you're giving freely and honestly, because that accuracy is really, he's a machinist, so he's going to go slow and steady to make sure it's accurate. It's like, he does love you, yes, of course, like Jean said, but he did use precise measurements when he built birdhouses. Well, of course he did, because he was only going to do it once and he didn't want to have to fix anything. You're smart and you are able to fix things and adjust as needed, and that's coming through pretty loud and clear. Get a little messy with it. Have a bit of enjoyment in that process. So
Excellent, Gerald. Wow.
Thanks.
You really are connecting in with his spirit of who he is. He's almost like reaching down and picking you up under your arms and picking you up. He's remembering when you were a child, and when life was different. He's saying he just wants to thank you for the care that you gave him, and remind you that he's the dad. He's the dad. And always will be that, you know, that strong stoic force in your life. He's saying you can't get rid of me that easily. Like, he's still there for you. He's really a wonderful, interesting man, and he has many. He's a complex personality because he's showing me many different sides to himself, many versions, many incarnations, and um, facets.
Hmm. And he sometimes he was slow to respond, but it was really precise. It was funny. It was precise, he was very stoic but soft in the inside. Yep, I feel that.
Yeah, what a neat man.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, I'm not getting anything else, Gerald. How about you?
Nope. I
Oh,
think that's, yeah.
I feared my mom more when it came to discipline, being
Hmm.
disciplined. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Hmm. That's fun.
Thank you very much, Michelle Krantz. I appreciate that. And thank you very much for all the feedback. It does help to keep that connection. Um, and just so everybody knows, like there's other dads that like to come through or other loved ones that like to come through. So if you say, well, what Gerald was saying sounded like my friend or my dad, they all like to come through together. So if you feel that something sounds familiar for you, take it, because they tend, when especially when there's similar personalities, like the first couple of strong and stoic individuals, um they like to come through on that same vibration.
I
And
like
they Mhm.
I think that's a great description because it's like they're all going to go, "Ooh, you were picked." So here, and it's turning up the volume for me so that I can hear it. And I appreciate that support.
Yeah, wonderful. So Mima G is here. She said yes, that she's here. She would like to connect to her aunt Margaret. Oh, she said it's been 1 year anniversary of his passing. Oh, will be on November 2nd.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, so sorry, Michelle. Wonderful. Um, so Aunt Margaret for Mima G. She loves you. She's just saying Mima is a beautiful soul, a wonderful soul. She loves and cherishes you and your connection. I feel like you have a very maybe like a motherly connection to her. Well, she was motherly to you, like a second mom or a confidant or a teacher, a guide, or you know, what would you call that? Somebody, a
Mm,
mentor
mhm.
and a guardian is what Margaret is coming through for you, Nima. And she's just saying, isn't she wonderful? And she's saying that you are sparkling and that you're a good person. She just wants to, she's gushing over you, is what she's saying. And she's saying something about your hair. Do you have curly hair? She's saying she loves your hair. She just wants you to know. Let me get her. I feel like she had this, she adored you and she wanted everybody else to adore you. But she is showing me that she sort of took you under her wing. So I'm not sure why that happened or how that happened. Um, but she was very proud of it. And I feel like she maybe liked to travel as well. Oh, geez. So she says, yes, more like a mother. And she says, yes, very curly her hair. She's just saying, look at my niece. Look at how wonderful she is. Look at how beautiful she is. Look at how she sparkles. And I don't know if she did this in life, but she's doing it here. But she loves, my mother was not there for me.
Mm,
This, and I'm getting chills because, Nima, I feel as though this was intended. I know it's very hard to
yeah.
imagine that it would be intended that way, but it gave your Aunt Margaret the chance to be there for you, and it gave you a chance to be loved. I think this is why she's just telling me, look at her hair. Look, doesn't she sparkle? She's doted, not doted, but she was like so overly enthusiastic about you because she wanted you to know how much you were loved, and not to focus on the things that weren't going right, but focus on the people who did love you. And she's saying she still does have you under her wing, and she is still guiding you. And she's just saying you were such a delight. You are such a delight. She's saying that you gave her life, and you gave her the opportunity to be there for you. It's almost like you appreciate it. It's not like you took advantage of it or just sloughed it
Mm,
off and said, yeah, yeah. You really did appreciate her and watched after her and
yeah.
took care of her and appreciated her. But it really built both of your souls uh, such a beautiful love and a beautiful bond there. How about you, Gerald?
You were exactly what each other needed. So as Jean said, it's hard to understand, but you were exactly what each other needed. Initially, when I checked in with Aunt Margaret, I saw black heels and dancing and swinging of her arms, and like swinging a dress, something of that nature. Did you do tap dancing, or did Margaret do tap dancing? Because I'm hearing the sound of tap dancing, and it may not have been skilled, but it made whoever was wearing the tap shoes jumping around, made them smile, and it filled my heart is happy. So happy to hear this. Great. So it's almost like these we danced together. Okay. I would encourage you to do a little bit of dancing around. You can dance with her. You can dance with the loved ones around you. I would say dance poorly, just so long as you're moving and having a good time, because it's lifting up. And, when you said you danced together, I also wonder if you watched any like Fred Astaire, Ginger Roger movies, some of those things. Slap one of those on and enjoy it, because there's this. I mean, she fawned over you for all of the right reasons, and and heck, dress up, have a good time, have a good time.
Yeah, you haven't lost her. She isn't gone. And thank you for sharing that your heart is so happy to hear this, because this was one of our intentions before we started, was that the messages were healing and meaningful to those who ask for a connection. Um, but is it just the way she was just doting over you and saying, "Look at her hair! Doesn't she sparkle? Isn't she beautiful?" And
Yep.
and she's so and you she just loved you more than life itself. Yeah, you're
Mhm.
welcome. You're welcome, Mima
You're
G.
very
That was so cute connecting with her. She's really sweet.
welcome.
Now, I don't remember. Did I call who was next? I don't
You
think I
did not.
did. But
Nope.
Angie, if you're still here, um, please say hello. Angie. Okay. So Angie says, any messages from my best friend Jody, who passed away suddenly this year? Oh, I'm so sorry, Angie. She, first of all, wants to say thank you for being my best friend, calling me your best friend, and being my best friend. She's saying that it was a soul bond, and that we all need friends like this in life, and that she was very lucky to have bonded with you. She's saying that not to worry about her, that she is like with the angels in heaven with her loved ones. She's talking about a dog, maybe even a cat. She's saying, and I don't know, now she's saying a bird, like we're all here. She's saying we're all here.
Mm.
So I don't know if she was an animal lover, but she's saying we're all here. Um, and she wants you to know that no matter how tragic her passing may have been or abrupt, she's saying that it was like when she reached the other side, they all knew that she would be there. Like it wasn't surprising to those who were greeting her. Like it was known to them that she was expected. Like she didn't. Some people think that when you pass away suddenly that you're, confused or lost. Or no, the ones on the other side know that these things are going to happen, and they're ready to come and help us cross over. And she's saying that it gave her such instant peace when she saw that somebody was right there to reach for her and to bring her in. She was in instant peace. So I'm not sure what this was that caused her to pass, but she's saying when she felt instant peace, like this peace just came right over her, and she was reassured, and just all of that, any of that confusion or uh, you know uh, when you're confused is what she's saying, that none of that, it only lasted a moment. And she's saying instantly she felt peace, and that they knew that she was coming, and she was like, oh, like, and it really, it's like she was taken care of, and it, I don't know what it was, but she's saying there was a shift instantly. It came right over her. And I don't know why this is important for you to know, but she just wants you to know that and to tell her family. And she's just saying that she's really she just, I feel like she's still going through some transitions, some letting go of the human connections of her friends and family, and um, and embracing where she is now. And I feel like there's a process there. I feel like she left some things either undone or you know she didn't leave things prepared in any way, and so she just wants to tell everybody, you know, get your affairs in order, so that this doesn't happen to your family. Um, but she just wants you to know that she thanks you for being there for her friends and family, and for being there for her. And she says that you and I still have some connection to do. I feel like she may be coming to visit you in your dreams, or if she hasn't already, um, and or she may send you little signs and synchronicities. But I don't know if she has yet, but she's saying she's going. There's if it's not now, she will soon. So that's what I have so far. How about you, Gerald?
I think she was expected. You are absolutely correct. And it sort of was, yeah, she showed up, everybody knew she was coming, and it was good. And it was funny because somebody who greeted her then immediately put her to work and said, okay, bring this bowl over here. It's almost like when you show up at a big family gathering and there's multiple things to do. The person who was in charge greeted her and say, okay, we need that bowl to go over there. We need this. And it was almost like it was a simple inclusion into what was happening. I'm wondering if she had any trouble moving her feet, because there's something going on with her feet or her ankles. It felt a little bit of a problem. I don't know what that was about. And I'm really glad, Jean, that you had mentioned she's still doing some of the processing with all of this, yet she is surrounded by people who they're familiar with the process, and they're going, well, of course you are. Do that, and this might help you. I keep feeling like somebody is bringing her a cup of tea or something like that just to help her. She passed away from a seizure. Okay. So there's someone who is, they're making her transition as easy as possible for her, but they're not taking it away from her. She still has to do her work. And I mean, boy, she keeps telling me the bowl is important. There's something about this bowl. She showed up and somebody said, bring that bowl over here. So I don't know if that makes any sense, Angie. So
I feel like what I want to say is that life continues.
mm-hmm.
You know, it carries on. It continues. Yes. There is a transition, but we continue.
Yes.
I feel like when you say that, I hear chop wood, carry water, like it's a continuation, and that it's perplexing to our own understanding, but so I'm so sorry for your loss, and Jody is just thrilled to have you as a friend, as her best friend.
Yeah. She liked that hearing that best friend made her feel really good.
Thanks so much for these messages. I appreciate them. It's so comforting that she's okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
I like
Yep.
that.
She wanted to really emphasize that peace came over her instantly. That was really important to her. Mm-hmm. I can't decide. Butterflies are free. Are you still here?
I want to thank everybody who is watching for watching. It's great.
The energy of all of us focusing and really does help to when we alter our state of consciousness in order to connect to your loved ones. It takes a lot of energy. So all of you here focusing together is really very helpful and appreciated.
Mm-hmm. And Butterflies Are Free is still here at 12 after.
Okay. There was somebody else that I was looking for their name. Hang on one second. I was going to see who's next. I don't know why I didn't click on it. Okay, Sunrise Jesus, if you're still here, can I have the name of your father? So butterflies are free. Did she ever respond? I mean, that was 12.
Yes.
Oh,
12
she
after.
did. She did recently.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that. So sorry. Yes. All right, butterflies are free, and then after that, sunrise is next after butterflies. Can I get a message from my husband, Dennis? He passed in 2019. I'm so sorry, butterflies are free. He said he's letting me know that he's right beside you. He hasn't left you, and that he's waiting for you. I feel like your love was not only a lifelong love, but it is a soul love. I feel like you both knew each other so very well and got along. Like, I feel like when you met or when you were first dating, you felt like you knew each other or had known each other before. Like there was this really familiarity. And I feel like this also indicates that you had lifetimes together because he's still waiting there for you. And he's saying, no rush, but he's watching over you. Did you recently move? And if you haven't, you may be moving. He just wants you to know that he's wants you to simplify your life and to pay a little more attention to your self-care, because I feel like he's telling me he was the one who did everything around the house, who, took care of things around the house. And it was not easy for you to manage when he left. I feel like you may have already moved or changed some things in your life, but he just wants you to make sure that you're simplifying your life and enjoying the little things, the small things, the important things. Um, oh, she's okay. She did move in 2020, and she's trying to declutter again. I get that. You move it to the new house, and then you're like, "Why did I move this?"
Well,
No,
it's
but I under.
yeah. Well, I'm Dennis keeps showing me books with like little notes in them or something of that nature. So I'm not sure if he was a collector of things, if he was a romantic who liked to write little love notes or something along those lines. But he keeps he there's something with the books that there's some books or some notes tucked away in unexpected places, and I think he was okay. Yeah. So terribly romantic. I think what's an important message from Dennis, like Jean said, he's waiting for you. He's not trying to rush you, not at all, but he's waiting for you to find all of these trails of the love that he has for you so you can weave them in and remember how important your self-care is. So there's that, I've got like Jean's saying stuff and I'm like going, okay, I've got the other half of this. I mean, it's like he's reminding you he's the kind of guy who would write a post-it note to say what he loves about a particular thing that you don't like about yourself. And he's kind of, I wouldn't say loud, but pretty persistent with make sure she knows there's no fault in her at all. It's all beautiful. And if she would just allow it to be beautiful, that self-care will be able to flow a little smoother. So there you go. Wow.
She said, I've always taken care of others and put myself last, so I'm working on it. Yeah. So he just, I think that it was really important for you to move because I feel like it was very overwhelming when he first left. That there was so much that that was hard for you to keep up with. So it's good
Uh-huh.
that you moved that soon. And now and that simplifying your life was important. But he just wants you to know that he's still there for you. Like, I feel like you do still talk to him. I feel like you do talk to his picture. And he says that he's always there for you. And I don't know if you wonder, he's also telling me about dreams, that if
Mm.
you've dreamt about him and if he's not saying anything, he's just smiling at you and looking young or something, this is him letting you know that he's okay. Um, and, like I've said before, that time on the other side, like 90 years is like 20 minutes to them. I mean, it's like, boom, this one pops over, this one pops over. And so he's saying no rush at all.
So, yeah, he just smiles. Okay, so butterflies are free. Uh, he's reminding. He wants you to remember the times that he looked at you with that. Hmm. And it's just like, when you really want me to say that, it's like, okay, just there,
He's
remember that.
he's still frisky.
Thank you. That is a better way to say it. Yes, he's still very frisky, and he's still always going,
Mhm.
So,
What a lovely man. What a lovely love story.
mhm.
What a lovely love story. It takes two for sure. Thank you very much. Butterflies are free. So we have Sunrise Jesus, Sunrise Jesus. Hello, I would love a message from my father who passed. And
David is the father.
thank you. Thanks for getting that.
Yeah.
So I feel like David was young. I feel like David was a young father. Um, I don't think he was that much older than you. Like maybe there was 20 or 25 years between you. Like he was still, I think he was a young father. Because I do feel like he grew up um, while he was your father. And this is what he's saying. He's almost showing me like he's a young man and he's strong and I don't know, I'm trying to describe him. Like he had to work his way through life, and he's very proud of that. And he's saying that that he did the best that he could. Like there was no manual for being a father, and that fathers in his day were a little different um, as far as responsibilities and expectations. And but still, you two had a connection. Um, I don't know how to describe this. It was, you remember certain occasions, like when you went away together, or when you were on vacation, or when you took long drives, or when you uh you know played sports, or when you um there's like certain occasions that really sort of bonded you. I don't know if you guys used to go camping or hiking, or um but it was like, when he wasn't always around, is what he's saying. But when he was around, the bonding really happened. So day to day, I don't know where he was. I don't know if he worked nights and you guys just didn't see each other. It was almost like you held on to those precious moments, that time that you were able to. Um, okay, okay. Let me just see. So you're giving me makes sense. He worked so hard, and yes, he fought. We fought a lot. Okay. And he was working. He worked late and all the time. This is what he's trying to say. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. He's saying he's sorry that he wasn't there as much as he could. He was very young. He had to work his way up. He was doing the best he could, but he wasn't around a lot. And those times where he wasn't working and that you guys either went camping or took a trip or did something, those were the times that you cherished because you really did bond. Like he really did. He Did he die young? Because he's just showing me himself very young.
Very
He's
young.
showing me a young father, young uh experience, young when he was working a lot. Either that or he never reached retirement age. Like he just worked. Oh, he was 87. Good. Well, he had a very young heart. He had a very young heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But because he's not showing me any of that. Gerald, what do you have?
Well, okay, so the first thing that I got when I was checking in with your father David was I saw a scraped knee. He had there were a pair of jeans, they were scraped. So they were torn at the knees, and it was sort of like rubbing them off, and then he said, walk it off. And then he went, I said that too much instead of listening to what was going on. So if you ever hurt yourself and and it's just like, oh, just walk it off. That's not, I mean, he wishes he would have said something different. He wishes he would have just, oh yeah, sounds right. Okay. He wishes genuinely, instead of saying walk it off, it's just like going, hold you, let you cry a little bit, let it all out, and then help you. He was a stoic man, very, very stoic. I'm just like going, because you did not see him cry, you did not see him falter. He was not going to do that, and he didn't know how to do it. You kept saying there's no manual because he had no way of figuring out how to do that, and he couldn't. But now he's wishing that he would sit with for a while rather than say, oh, just walk it off, sort of thing. So yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was clueless on some things, but good on others.
Mm.
I'm not sure why he's not showing me his later years, and I'm sure he became a grandfather, but he's not showing me like anything past his retirement age. I don't know if he suffered from an illness. No one is perfect. Yeah. No, none of us are. And that's part of being human is accepting, recognizing, and loving the flaws. He had cancer. Okay. He's just not showing me himself. I don't know why.
I think it might be because he doesn't see himself at the age that he really was. It's like he is a very young thinker, and that may be why he was around. And this is he just sort of, it's like time went by very quickly and he didn't realize it. It's like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Dancing and learning languages. Oh yeah.
Wow. He was unstoppable.
Mhm.
Wow. Very nice. Very nice. So he just, yeah, I think that those are the times. I think it's important sometimes when we're getting messages from our loved ones that it's what we need to hear, what we need to learn, and that's for our highest good. And I feel like he never had the chance to say that to you about that he apologizes or that he wished he would have known better or done better in those earlier years and paid more attention to you. It's like this is his chance to say, I regret this part of what happened, whereas I think things may have, I don't know, but that's just why he's coming through like that. Oh, he was abusive sometimes.
Sorry. It's never
Yeah.
easy. Never, 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 never easy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting perspective, Beth said. Maybe that's why he's showing up in those earlier years. That's where the apology lies.
Yeah. Yeah, he's all right. I'm just going to go ahead and leave him there. Hi, Starseed Awakening. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you all very much for all of your questions, all of your feedback. And Gerald, thank you so much for your expertise, your persistence, your amazing connection. I love, yeah.
Oh,
Says,
that's
thanks, Daddy. I miss you.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's sweet. That's sweet that you understand that we all have flaws here in this world, for sure. And that you're acknowledging him. It's really very important. It took me 3 years, but
but you got there.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah, right. I missed that jerk. Yeah.
That's yep.
Yeah, we see all facets of them and their evolution, and it almost helps us to see ourselves and to forgive ourselves as well. I think that's a good opportunity. And Gerald, you said you're going to be on later with the Cool Crone?
Yes, at 7 p.m. Eastern. So
excellent.
Yeah.
And I will be back later this afternoon. I have a members only chat coming up at 2:30 Eastern. And then I have Terry Suzuki from Kigaru Spiritual Journeys and myself will be together this evening for the Psychic Triad. And Terry Lee she's on an adventure. So it'll just be Terry Suzuki and myself. And that's at 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific. So I look forward to seeing everybody back again soon. And thank you guys for being here. Donna Marie is here. Andrew is here. Aspasia Rising, Christine Thomas. And congratulations to all the new members. There was a lot of new members that came in.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right, everybody. Thanks again. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.